Hello.
From the Pink Gloved Crusaders.
I'm Tatjana Shevchuk with Spirit Realty.
And I'm Regina Leonard, Intuitive Life Coach.
We come to you tonight from our home,
In Georgia.
hoping that we find you in good health.
And good spirits.
And no, we're not hoarding all of this stuff. We are doing a little message. These are just some of the supplies that we have collected, and we haven't had a chance to deliver yet. We've delivered some to our local law enforcement
About
agencies.
9 boxes, right?
It was 10 boxes
Ten
of gloves and
some
hand
wipes.
wipes.
By the way, thank you very much to the Carnival Sally Beauty Supply.
They were absolutely amazing. We walked in there. We knew that it was only $1 per.
Big sign on the shelf.
But as soon as they heard who we were buying it for,
They
these
let
are only,
us broke the rules.
these are only half of the boxes that we already delivered some of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And we do have a fundraiser going right now, which is set at $2,000. And very quickly, the 10 boxes that we delivered plus this, how much did it cost us today?
It was close to $300.
Yeah. And so, when you see the fundraiser, if you decide to take a look at it, so you understand why the price is kind of up. We're also trying to keep safe ourselves.
And we are going to either have it shipped direct to us. Some of the companies will only ship it to the address on the credit card, or have it shipped directly to the police department, sheriff's department, fire station, and so on.
And this literally goes for gloves, snackage for the officers,
Hand sanitizers,
masks if we can get our hands on. But you know what? This is getting way too serious. So, something funny for the day. You get to do the first, I get to do yesterday.
So here we are, after Sally's. We saw the fire truck. You cannot imagine just how happy we were. We saw the fire truck.
Imagine a 3-4-year-old little boy seeing a fire truck going by, going, woo! That was the level of excitement.
Yeah, that was the pink glove mobile, was a pink steering wheel cover, and us was the pink gloves. Is he there? Is he there? He's like, is he there? And we pull up. Finally, we see him. I do this really quick spin around the park, going, yay! Rolling down the windows.
Hey, you, sir! Excuse me, poor guy.
They don't know what to do with us.
There's these 2 weird middle-aged ladies yelling out of a window at the poor man coming out of the grocery store.
And I go, excuse me, do you mind wearing pink gloves? Very serious. So and he's like, huh?
No.
No.
What size are your hands? Also very serious. Large?
I was on a mission. I'm a crusader. I was on a mission.
It was important. You just don't know. So we literally grabbed
2 boxes, 1 large, 1 medium, and just shoved them right through the...
It's like, you will take these for the gloves if you want to, not in the name of whatever. And we just drove off, and this poor guy stood there going, what? Just, okay. Crusaders on a mission. Yesterday, this has been a burden of ours, not a burden, but a burning desire of ours to do for several days now.
Actually, we started doing it about 2 weeks ago. We've been starting to gather our supplies. It takes a while for it to get delivered. Mm-hmm. If we can't find it in stores, I'm still waiting for some shipments that I ordered in the beginning of last week.
Snail mail.
Crawling.
Very slow. It's called snail mail for a reason. But thank you to all of the postal workers who are still doing their job. You guys are aces. We're not making fun of you. Just the snail mail. Either way. So yesterday, her son, I was making some phone calls around and seeing if there was any supplies left, because we were really feeling the urgency of, we need to get this started. Impatient women. What can we say? But so we went out yesterday, and he came up with the idea of going to AutoZone. As we pulled into AutoZone, there was a sheriff's cruiser outside, and I thought to myself, okay, if I can get gloves in there and the sheriff's cruiser out, I'm gonna walk up to him. Now, mind you, no makeup and in pajamas. This was really fun looking. And here I went with a couple of bags and do over there. Social distancing, very important. You! This gentleman looked at me like, is wrong with you? I would have asked myself the same question.
I ask that a lot.
You ask this every day. And then I said, excuse me, sir, what size are your hands? Just like this. Officers do have a sense of humor. I'm happy to report, because he cracked the grin and goes, large? I said, very good. Pulled out the large ones and one of these and just kind of, here you go. The smile of this officer's on his face, it was just priceless. It just lit up. And this is how aware and how concerned they are, because instead of just taking it, the first question out of his mouth was, don't you and your family need this yourself? I said, no, this is for you guys. And then I waddled off as fast as possible.
You left him confused just as much as we left the poor fireman confused.
Dazed and confused. We are the Crusaders.
Well, yeah.
It's a hit and run.
Yes.
With pink gloves.
We literally chased down a police car earlier today.
So if you ever want to be chased by a couple of middle-aged women, just be a police officer in need of pink gloves.
Oh. But in all seriousness, we try not to go out, so we try to stay inside as much as
Yes.
we can. Once a week, we'll go to the grocery store and we'll hit whatever stores are open to see, after a call ahead, see if they have any supplies. But for the most part, we buy everything online.
Have it shipped here directly. Social distancing is important.
So we're trying to keep up with our end of staying healthy, and in case we are carriers, to distance ourselves from others so we do not infect others. And there's something that I would like all of you to consider as well, other than staying at home.
Drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water and eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. But
stay active, stretch.
it would really mean a lot to your local law enforcement if you happen to stock up on some of the hand sanitizers
And first responders.
Don't forget your first responders. Any surface wipes, any hand wipes, any gloves, any masks. Just one
Can make a big difference, guys.
a
And
huge,
gals.
huge difference. I've been talking to some of the police officers that I know on my Facebook. Some of them have been my clients. Other ones I just know, been talking, and just friends. And you cannot imagine the excitement and the gratitude,
The joy.
that when you tell them that there is a box of gloves coming their way.
We're not trying to depress you or make this too serious, but really, like you said, do consider this. You can't imagine the joy that you bring to another human being. Help keep them safe so they can keep all of us safe.
And it's exactly why we're doing this. We're not doing it just to, to make them feel happy. We're doing it because we know they do not have an option of staying at home and waiting this thing out until it all blows over.
And
There's
a
no
lot
more
of them-
virus and all that great stuff.
And a lot of them have families still, guys.
They will bring home everything, whatever they touch, and we want to make sure that this is a part of the solution to help curb this virus from spreading, because the more we'll all protect ourselves, and that's why we are trying to get the supplies to people who are out there the most because of their jobs.
And as much as we'd love to help everybody, we
Yes.
really would. There's so many very deserving people out there who need help. Everybody kind of needs to pick
their own personal ministry, crusade.
Yeah, and this is ours. So check the fundraiser if you can. If you can't, just, check in with us once in a while. Stay healthy, stay loved, and keep up to beat, because your mental health is as important as your physical.
It is very important, but if you do consider donating something to either fire departments or the sheriff's police department, you don't have to get out of it in your house. You can call them, the non-emergency number, and ask if there is an officer nearby in the vicinity. If they can step by at your house, just let them know where you're gonna leave whatever the supplies are at. They will pick them up for you gladly. You can also contact us, and if you're close enough, we will come and pick it up the same way, or call your local police department. We will be also wearing our pink gloves. We're not going to be hugging you. We're not going to be coming within the distance of you. Wave to you from, thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Until next time. And
we will be updating you with all the pictures and videos whenever we get the supplies.
Because we're Crusaders, that requires an invasion.
We're going to invade your homes and your Facebook. Be prepared.
Please do stay safe. Bright blessings to all of you. And thank you for your time.